looks like they're out of state, and that could be dangerous too. If you're driving and you see out-of-state drivers, give them room. They could be tired, they could be lost. You have your mile markers, solid yellow line to the left, which means that if your car is broken down, you really should be getting over to the right. I did see a car last week. It had a blowout in the left lane. That was really scary because they could have lost control and hit me. They're from Pennsylvania. Traffic's moving pretty good. If I'm hearing that sound, obviously I must be drifting to the left a little bit. It is a little bit windy out here though. Looking at what this semi truck is doing, and they're two, so they usually travel in packs, get a little bit of drafting, save some fuel. I have been in a semi truck before. We left the metro area and went up through to Buffalo, New York. It was pretty cool, so lifetime experience. So I'm staying away from them. Pace is moving pretty good. It's definitely, my eyes are a little bit dry, so they're a little bit itchy. If you have dry eyes, which I do, you know, you need to definitely get something to keep them from getting dry. But speed is good. I'm not trying to be at my destination, you know, in like 20 minutes. I should be there about an hour. So just want to keep it consistent, keep it smooth. Gas is good. Temperature of the car is pretty good too. Battery voltage is 13.8. That's pretty good. Fuel economy, I lifted my foot, about 19. I see them coming out, so I'm just maintaining good speed. Air filter's 50%. The tire pressure is okay. The passenger side front is at 40. That's a little high, it's a little bit out of range. The rest of them are okay. It's usually a couple of pounds within each other. So that one to the front is at 40 pounds. But if ones were really low, that'd be bad. We did have an oil change, so we do have, so we got 309 miles to empty. I'm at about 21 miles per gallon. I'm gonna keep moving, stay away from them. Go ahead and get over to the right. Like to see about 3 blinks of the blinker. Then we get over. we all in our lives have to end up doing, a nice expressway drive. And you learn how to just drive. And with the practice, when I first started, obviously I couldn't do this. The speed is pretty good, so I'm going to keep pushing. We got our white line to the right. That's the edge line, our fog line, in case it's really bad weather or foggy. You can use that to help you. We have broken white lines, so this means you can change lanes from left to right or right to left. My fuel economy goes from about 19 to about 22, 23 a gallon. I'm lifting my foot going downhill, so my fuel economy goes up to 30. But it's kind of misleading. I got about 47 miles to my destination. Looking at this truck behind me, they're kind of weaving back and forth. So it's not even that late. It's about 8:10 p.m. Sunday night. So with these digital gauges on, it kind of helps you, maintain good fuel economy. And the good thing about driving like this, everyone has a different journey they're going to be going through in life. Some of you may be running to something, running away, going into a storm and going out of a storm. It's a metaphor for things in life. I'm going into another storm. That is the emergency crossover. That's for emergency vehicles only. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. I'm not gonna wait because I don't want to be on top of cars. Averaging about 22. And it dropped all the way down to 15 because we're going uphill. The fuel range is 302 miles. So this car does get pretty good fuel economy. I just lifted my foot and it's back up to 88. That's not right because we're freewheeling down the hill. If I had to drive halfway across the country, I couldn't make it tonight because I would definitely be tired. And if you're tired, you need to pull over and rest. It's nice to have you guys with me because I can explain what you're going to be going through, you're going to be feeling, and this can definitely help you. When I was first learning to drive, they didn't have things like this where you could read or watch a video or learn, and there will be a test afterwards, so take notes. Speed's doing pretty good. I'm not trying to go super fast. I want to stay with the flow of the cars, but not pass everyone stupid, silly fast, and just be reasonable. This car will be getting over. They kind of waited till the last second, and I got a car coming up behind me too. So I'm just trying to maintain speed and not panic. Driving is about making good decisions, so my foot's off the gas again. It says I'm getting 50 mpg, but that's not true. It's nice to interact with someone when you're driving because it gets quiet, you could fall asleep. The car is definitely on cold. Don't have it really warm because you will fall asleep. It's in the heart of winter here, but obviously it was very warm today. I think it was probably in upwards of the 50s or 60s. So I'm just lifting my foot and it says 99 miles per, come on, MPG 80, 22. So I'm just gonna let it, that's kind of cruise down here. There's a semi truck up there. So if I got over, I will be on this truck so fast, and then I would have to hit the brakes. So I don't want to put myself in danger or other cars behind me. So these are things I wish I knew when I was first starting, because you just cut in and out really fast. It's better to try to